My beloved child, as you read these words, know this is not a random moment. Heaven has aligned your steps to this message because your heart has been calling out for love, comfort, and reassurance. The divine realm has heard your silent prayers, your unspoken hopes, and even your hidden tears. Every heartbeat you felt alone was noticed by God. Every moment you doubted your worth was seen from above. Today's message is a divine whisper sent directly to remind you that love, pure, unconditional, eternal love, is surrounding you right now. You are not forgotten, and you are never unseen. There is a reason you stumbled upon these words. There is a reason this message reached your soul at this exact moment. The universe is not built on accidents, it is woven together by intention, purpose, and divine order. God saw the heaviness in your heart, the quiet ache you carry, the feeling that perhaps your prayers go unanswered. And so heaven answered back, not in thunder or lightning, but in this quiet message that finds you now. You are loved more deeply than you can imagine. The Creator of galaxies, who placed the stars in their perfect positions, placed you in this exact moment so you would remember your worth. Every breath you take is proof that love still flows through you. When you wake in the morning and feel uncertain, when you look in the mirror and question your strength, remember this: God never creates anything without purpose. You are a divine design, made from love, and destined to bring light into this world. Sometimes you think love has left you. You look at what didn't work, who walked away, what failed, and you begin to question if love was ever real. But love never leaves, it transforms. People come and go, but the essence of love remains, because love is not something you find, it's something you are. You were born from love, and that love cannot be erased, no matter what happens. God knows how long you've been trying, how long you've been holding on. There were nights when you wanted to give up, when tears felt heavier than hope. Yet even in those moments, heaven was holding you. Every tear that fell was seen by angels. Every whispered, "Help me," was heard. You were never alone. The love you are seeking has been seeking you too. It's not always about romantic love or the love from others, it's about the divine love that has been waiting for you to look inward. It's the love that says, "You are enough, even when you feel broken." It's the love that says, "You are seen, even in silence." God's love isn't based on what you do right or wrong, it's based on who you are, His beloved child. There's a gentle energy surrounding you right now. Can you feel it? It's not your imagination, it's divine presence. It's God's way of saying, "I'm here." Every time you thought you were alone, you were actually being carried. Every setback was setting you up for something greater. Every unanswered prayer was leading you to a better blessing. Heaven is preparing something for you. The pain you've endured was not wasted. It's shaping you, refining you, preparing your soul for what's next. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust this: your story is not over. The same God who turned darkness into dawn, who parted seas for His children, is working behind the scenes of your life. Love is coming your way in ways you cannot imagine, through people, through miracles, through moments that will make you realize why things had to happen the way they did. That love will heal, restore, and uplift you. But before it arrives in its full form, God wants you to receive this message: you are already loved, right now, just as you are. The divine realm celebrates you, not for what you have, but for who you are. Angels surround you every day, whispering hope into your spirit. When you feel lost, they guide you. When you feel broken, they comfort you. They know your struggles, they understand your pain, and they are constantly reminding you that there is light even in your darkest hour. Do not let your past define you. Do not let guilt or regret steal your peace. What you've done, what you've lost, what you've faced, none of it can erase your divine worth. God's love doesn't waver when you make mistakes. His love stands strong, steady, unchanging, like an eternal flame that no wind can extinguish. You are forgiven, you are renewed, and you are loved beyond measure. Take a deep breath. Feel that? That's life. That's love moving through you. You have purpose. You have meaning. Every challenge you've faced is building strength inside you. Every heartbreak has opened space for something more beautiful. Every ending is simply the start of a new chapter filled with light. Heaven says, don't be afraid to open your heart again. The world may have wounded you, but those scars are proof of survival, not signs of weakness. You were born to love, to give love, to receive love, to live as love. When you love, you reflect the divine itself. That is your power. That is your truth. Right now, something is shifting in your energy. The past is losing its grip. You are stepping into a new vibration of love, abundance, and healing. God is aligning people and opportunities that will reflect your divine worth. You may not understand how yet, but soon it will make sense. You'll look back and realize that every detour was divine direction. You are not here by mistake. This message found you because heaven wants you to remember who you are: chosen, cherished, and infinitely loved. Even when life feels uncertain, you are guided. Even when doors close, new ones are being prepared. You are safe in God's hands. There will be signs, feathers, numbers, songs, sudden warmth in your heart. These are divine confirmations that love is near. Pay attention to the whispers of your soul. They will lead you exactly where you need to go. You may have felt abandoned, but God never left. You may have felt unseen, but angels were always there. The truth is, love has been walking beside you this entire time. All you have to do is open your heart to receive it. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Let go of the belief that you are unworthy. You are divine energy in human form, a living expression of love itself. Heaven rejoices over you. The universe supports you. Every cell in your being is glowing with the same light that fuels the stars. This message isn't a coincidence, it's an awakening. It's the universe calling you to remember your truth. You were never forgotten. You are deeply loved. You are surrounded by divine grace that will never fade. When you finish reading this, take a moment of stillness. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and say to yourself, I am loved. I am enough. I am guided. Feel that warmth? That's God's love, flowing through you, reminding you that you were never alone. Everything you need is already within you. Love isn't coming, it's already here. It lives in your breath, your heartbeat, your soul. Trust this moment. It's not random. It's divine. You are loved. You are chosen. You are blessed beyond measure. And soon, you will see the proof of it in your life. My beloved, the heavens are still speaking to your heart. You have come so far, and yet the divine says, there is still more love waiting for you. The light that shines through these words is not from the world, it is from above, a sacred stream flowing into your spirit. Every sentence is a soft touch from God reminding you that His love has no limits. You are being wrapped right now in an invisible warmth that has always been with you, but that you are finally beginning to feel. Every time you have whispered, "Why me?" heaven has answered, "Because I trust you." The challenges that broke your heart were never punishments, they were passages. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. And now that preparation is turning into purpose. You are being lifted into a new level of peace, one that does not depend on circumstances, but grows from the awareness that love is eternal. You may feel weary. You may feel like you've had to be strong for too long. But hear this truth, you no longer have to carry everything by yourself. God is not asking you to be perfect, only open. The moment you release your grip on what hurts, divine hands catch what you let go. You are supported in ways that are beyond sight but not beyond feeling. Look at your life, the fact that you are still standing, still breathing, still capable of love, that is proof of divine strength moving through you. There were times when you begged for signs and saw none, when you thought heaven was silent. But silence is never absence. Sometimes silence is sacred space, the pause before the miracle. Heaven was listening when you cried in the dark. Heaven was near when you thought you had lost all hope. And heaven has chosen this very moment to tell you that the light is returning. Something inside you is beginning to awaken. The fear that has clung to your heart for years is dissolving. A soft faith is taking root, not the kind that shouts, but the kind that quietly trusts. You don't need to understand how everything will unfold, you only need to believe that divine love never fails. This belief will guide your steps and light your path, even when you can't see where it leads. You may not realize it yet, but you are an answer to someone else's prayer. Your smile, your compassion, your kindness, they ripple through the world in ways you cannot measure. Heaven uses you as a vessel of love. That's why you've faced storms. Only the strongest hearts are chosen to carry light through the darkest nights. And you, beloved soul, have done that again and again. Right now, God is clearing your path. People who left your life were not meant to walk into your next chapter. Opportunities you lost were not rejection, they were redirection. Everything that fell away was making space for what was truly meant for you. Soon, you will look back and realize how the puzzle pieces fit together perfectly. There is divine timing for everything. The love that's coming to you, whether through a person, a purpose, or a profound peace, is on its way. But God's timing is different from human timing. He waits until your heart is ready to receive without fear. That's why healing had to happen first. That's why isolation was needed. So that when the blessings come, you will recognize them not as luck, but as love. Even when life feels unfair, know this: heaven's plans are never meant to harm you. God does not take away without the intention to restore. The loss you grieved is not the end, it is the soil where new beginnings grow. And though you may not yet see the flowers, the seeds of joy are already planted. Lift your eyes for a moment. Feel the stillness around you. In that stillness, heaven is whispering, "You are safe now." The battle that once surrounded your heart is fading. The storm is losing its voice. A divine calm is being poured into your soul. The angels are rejoicing because you chose faith over fear, love over bitterness, hope over despair. You are stepping into divine alignment. The same power that parts seas and moves mountains is working silently in your favor. You will soon see things fall into place effortlessly. What once seemed impossible will suddenly unfold. You will meet people who feel like destiny, experience moments that feel like miracles. This is not fantasy, it is divine orchestration. And when those blessings appear, remember this message. Remember that it was sent to prepare your heart, to remind you that love was never gone. It was simply waiting for you to believe again. You are not who you were before the pain. You are stronger now, softer, wiser. You carry the energy of someone who has been through darkness and found light. That's what makes you radiant. Heaven sees this glow in you, that's why doors are opening. You are being guided toward situations and connections that match your healed vibration. The old energy no longer fits, and that's a blessing. Forgive yourself for the times you settled for less than you deserved. Forgive those who could not love you correctly. Forgive life for being hard. Every forgiveness you offer releases chains you didn't know you were carrying. And as you release, divine love rushes in to fill the empty spaces. You will begin to feel lighter, not because everything changed, but because you did. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Feel the invisible hands of heaven resting gently upon your shoulders. They are saying, "You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected." This love does not demand, it simply exists. You cannot lose it, you cannot earn it, it is already yours. God's plan for you is greater than your fear. That is why this message found you, to remind you that something beautiful is on its way. The next chapter of your life will be filled with divine love, peace, and abundance that will overflow into every area of your being. You may have doubted, but heaven never doubted you. You may have fallen, but love has lifted you. You may have cried, but those tears watered the garden of your purpose. Now, the time is near when that garden will bloom. So stand tall, even if your knees tremble. Smile again, even if it feels small. Hope again, even if your heart is tired. Heaven is proud of you. You are not just surviving, you are rising. This is your divine confirmation: you are loved, guided, and blessed. And the best is still ahead. The divine realm continues to whisper, and as you keep reading, something sacred begins to stir inside you. This is not just text before your eyes, it is light speaking directly to your heart. The same love that created the stars is now embracing you through these words. Every line is a breath from heaven, a reminder that your soul is never forgotten. You've been walking through life carrying silent battles that no one else could see. You've smiled through pain, offered kindness even when your heart was heavy, and kept faith alive even when hope felt small. Heaven has watched every step, every tear, every quiet act of strength. Nothing you've endured has gone unnoticed. There are angels who have followed you through every season, wrapping invisible arms around you whenever the world grew cold. They celebrate you, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. You have always been love's messenger, even when you doubted it. The compassion you show others, the care you give freely, the warmth you bring into moments, these are divine reflections. God placed that light within you so that you could illuminate others, even when you yourself were searching for light. That is your gift. That is your sacred calling. You have wondered why life brought you pain, why love sometimes felt like loss, why peace seemed just beyond your grasp. But pain is not punishment. It is the teacher that opens the heart, showing you what truly matters. The moments that broke you were the same moments that shaped you. Heaven allowed certain endings so that new beginnings could arrive unblocked. You had to walk through darkness to recognize the brilliance of light. There is a shift happening within you right now. A divine renewal. The parts of you that were once tired are beginning to glow again. The dreams that felt forgotten are being touched by grace. The love you thought was lost is finding its way back, not in the same form, but in a higher vibration, pure, steady, divine. God wants you to know that your story is still being written with beauty. Nothing has been wasted. Every delay, every disappointment, every heartbreak, it was all part of a greater unfolding. The universe has been rearranging itself to bring you into perfect alignment with joy. What is ahead of you will not look like what is behind you. This new chapter carries blessings so gentle, so deep, they will heal places inside you that you didn't even know were wounded. The divine says, "Be still, my child. Stop running from what has already been healed, you do not have to fight anymore. You do not have to prove your worth. You are already enough, already seen, already whole. There is nothing missing from you that heaven cannot fill." In the quiet moments, when the world slows down, feel the presence of love all around you. The breeze that touches your face, the sunlight that warms your skin, the song that plays at just the right moment, these are all reminders that you are never separated from the divine. The physical world is only one layer of existence. Beneath it all, love is moving, unseen but unstoppable. Soon, you will begin to notice how your life shifts. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was fear, there will be courage. Where there was emptiness, there will be peace. You will attract people who see your light and honor it. You will walk into rooms and bring calm simply by being present. That is the energy of divine love moving through you. There will be times when your mind doubts again. That's natural. But every time that happens, return to your heart, it knows the truth. Love never leaves. It only changes shape. The souls meant for you will find you, not by effort but by energy. God's plan is not fragile, it cannot fail. Remember, you are not behind. You are right on time. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The delays you faced are divine protection. The detours were necessary preparation. The loneliness you felt was sacred space, a time for you to grow closer to your Creator, to rediscover your inner strength. And now that you have, heaven is ready to open the next door. Do not rush what is forming. What's coming is worth the wait. Love that is divinely aligned cannot be lost. It will arrive in perfect timing, and it will feel like peace, not anxiety. You will not have to chase it, it will recognize your light and come home to you. When you wake tomorrow, something inside you will feel lighter. You will feel a quiet knowing that things are shifting. The same divine energy that guided you here will continue to guide your steps. Every decision, every conversation, every turn, all will unfold as they are meant to. The universe is smiling upon you now. The angels are rejoicing, because you have chosen love again. You have chosen faith, even when fear seemed louder. And heaven always responds to faith. You are not forgotten. You are part of a divine love story that will never end. You are the miracle. You are the answered prayer. You are the living proof that light cannot be defeated. God's love flows through your veins, moves through your words, and radiates through your presence. You don't have to search for miracles, you are one. So keep your heart open. Keep your spirit soft. Keep your eyes lifted. The message you've received today is not the end, it is the beginning of your awakening. Heaven has more to show you, more to give you, more to love you with. The of your life will be filled with signs, synchronicities, and blessings that confirm this truth: you are loved beyond measure.